saying that he couldn't dunk, but
it doesn't matter. They award 2 points when the ball goes in the basket. You can dunk or can't dunk.
1:12 to go. 3-point ball game here. Alston, deep. Polio. Amish just kind of walked away from that rebound.
No, he was too busy throwing. No, he threw Tomic down.
Under a minute to go, 3-point ball game. San Diego State was shackled using the screen, and Amish comes up with the ball. Shackle turns it over. Alston on the drive. He's fouled. He'll be shooting 2, a chance to pull them within 1. 28 seconds left.
And he knew that was a golden opportunity, a chance at an and one. He's mad at himself for not finishing that shot. But beautiful how they just get it to him in transition, and Pulliam gets on his hip. He drives in and draw the foul, and could not be more upset with himself. Dad, of course, the coach, professional basketball coach, coaching the G League.
Westchester Knicks. Alston an 85% free throw shooter. 11th on Boise State's all-time scoring list. Came into the game 87 behind Chandler Hutchinson, who plays for the Chicago Bulls. Also such a great story. Talked about how frail and small he was when he came in. Averaged less than a point per game his first full season with Boise State. Came into this one averaging 17.7.
Now, if it's me, I'd probably foul Tomic. He's 75% free throw shooter, but he's only a freshman. That would probably be the guy. They're leaving him wide open. He has a dunk if they look up, and they turn it over.
Oh!
Tomic was wide open. Derek Alston did know he was wide open. He could have had a dunk.
Here's another look.
And Matt Mitchell just tried to rush it and get it in. You don't throw it to a guy in the corner. And as good as Gomez is, he's not a point guard. And that some of that's on Mitchell for rushing it, not looking up, but a lot of it is on Gomez. You got to step into the defensive player. You got to be physical, catch the ball. You're a great free throw shooter. Instead, he goes away from, he doesn't meet it.
And you have to wonder if this is a product of them not having close games during this 8-game winning streak. They've just been blowing everybody out. I know it's an experienced team.
They just can't break a press. I'm trying to see who went off of that. That absolutely went off of Gomez. You watch Gomez tipped it a second time. They're going to review it, obviously, by rule, under 2 minutes. Now, be cautious of Boise State using Derek Alston as a screener, because you're not going to leave him. Whoever guards him is going to, stick to him like peanut butter sticks to bread, right? Right on. You do like peanut butter, John.
Who doesn't?
Okay, well, there are people out there, people that are allergic to peanut butter. No, I mean, they're allergic to peanut butter.
That's fine.
Big allergy.
That's fine.
So, cautious of Derek Alston as a screener, and hitting, if he sets a good screen, whoever he screens for is going to be open. If they switch, of course, that's when slip actions are open.
Who are you going to if you're not going to Alston? Who do you want him to be screening for?
Well, I mean, the good thing is I think Kijab's a better finisher than those 2 shots. These guys can all finish. I'm interested in the lineup that he uses. Does he use Shavers, got quick hands, and is attacking, scoring, kind of a bucket as a point guard? You have plenty of weapons. Let's see who he comes out with. Dutrieve is more of a driver.
The only other player in double figures on the court right now.
He's got Acott as well. This is like the fun stuff. You get to drop a play. Remember, only 20 on the clock because the... What was that?
Wow. Trying to go to Alston. He was being guarded by Mitchell.
I understand, but that was the play to get it to Derek. Just throw it to Derek. We called a timeout to say we're going to throw it to Derek Alston. Okay.
Such a golden opportunity for Boise State. San Diego State now takes over. 28 seconds left on the clock. 1-point lead for the Aztecs. Pulliam set to inbounds.
Smart play by Matt Mitchell. He's got into Derek Alston's body and drew the foul.
Here's another look at that inbound.
Just stand there with your hand up. That doesn't work, dude. There's nowhere to throw it. They got Tomajic on the basketball. And you have your point guard, Shaver, taking the ball in bounds. He can't see. Matt Mitchell's 6 of 6 from the line. Very good free throw shooter.
Just over 85% on the season.
Now with 27 seconds to go, you don't have to take a three here. You want to get it. I would get that ball moving because San Diego State's defense is going to overreact to Derek Alston. They're going to run at him. We talked about Reggie Miller. They're going to treat him like Reggie Miller, which will leave plenty of openings. You've got plenty of time. You shouldn't attack to the second or third side of the defense.
Makes the second, so it is a three-point game. Dutrieve with a couple of threes. Aycott also with three-pointers in the game. 22 seconds on the clock. Boise State down by 3. Down to 11. Dennis from the top of the key. Got it! Got it! We're tied up at 63. Ray J. Dennis hitting the three-pointer. His first 3 of the night ties things up.
Ray J. Dennis, I'll just take things to my own hand. He does have a mismatch because he has a big guy on him. But if you've watched Boise State basketball during his 2 years playing for the Broncos, you say, no, that's the worst part of his game. He's a 27% free throw shooter, a three-point shooter.
Just 29 threes on the season, and perhaps none bigger than that one. Wow.
Well,
17-point spread. San Diego State looked like they were going to run away with it beginning of the second half.
Now if you're Boise, you want to press here. You don't want to get somebody to get a running start, and the pressure has really, you want to foul because you're in the double bonus, but you want to press. Keep everybody in front of you, especially if it's a bit of a zone press. But because right now Brian Dutcher is drawing up a play. Hey, we're gonna get in the front court. But oftentimes coaches, and Dutch has been doing this a long time. He used to draw the plays from Steve Fisher going back to the Michigan days. A lot of times you get caught up in what I'm running in this side of the court, right? But you got to get the ball to the front court, and they have struggled with the full court pressure of the Broncos.
Look at the last 2 games on the schedule for San Diego State. They have one more with Boise and then UNLV to wrap up the regular season next week.
And how about that? Hey, we got to go do this again. You get one day off, then you got to go do it again.
Under 10 seconds to go. All tied up at 63. Doug says Boise State needs to pressure. San Diego State has not lost in 8 games.
They're trying to figure out if that was a 3 or a 2, and they're struggling. The DV Sport, they're trying to see if they have if we have better angles. Oh, it's really close. I can't tell. I mean, it's really close.
It is.
And it has to be definitive to change it, right? Let's look at his right foot. That's a pretty good look. Oh, his leg is blocking it.
You can't see him from that angle.
You can't see it. And they're struggling to find it, too.
The officials were over here looking at our monitor.
Let's see if we can freeze it right at the step, right? I can't tell.
Again.
It's so close. Leon Rice is looking at me like I'm going to make the call. I don't know. But if there's no definitive proof, right, you got to stick with the call that was on the floor.
Right. Both of them are partially blocked, and they're looking over at Gottlieb for a little help. They were over here.
A little help over here
for the officials, and
I just think I don't know. Can you tell? All right, let's see from this angle. You can tell. Oh, that's really close. mean, look, from that angle, it does look like he's on the line.
He might have a toe on the line.
But it's so close. This is why I'm against guys wearing black shoes. Wear white shoes, you look quicker, and we can see if you step on the line. They called it a 3.
I learned something new about you tonight.
Yeah, black shoes. The only way to wear black shoes. Luka Garza needs to get rid of the black shoes.
Officials just came over and just said it's
Not indisputable.
not indisputable. They can't overturn the call on the floor. You agree with them, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's really close.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better game. 9 seconds to go. We're all tied up. First place and second place team in the conference.
I would trap him. I would run at Matt Mitchell. He gets ahead of steam. He's
Tomaya checks the screen. Here's Mitchell.
Foul. What are you doing?
He just put the forearm out there.
Well, I mean, Tomaya's probably fouled at midcourt. Watch this. That's probably a little leg whip foul, and then
Just the forearm shiver from Mitchell.
well, I mean, look, that's Mitchell gets into your body. That's what he does. He goes into his spin, and they've done a great job of adjusting.
Look like J.J. Watt coming off the edge in his heyday with that forearm.
You got to get it to guys on the move.
2 seconds on the clock. Ray J. Dennis.
That goes, I go.
Wow.